Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechak Wadash. That were honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this a mouth with the truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth throughout the four corners of the globe, risking their lives for freedom to do so. Shalom, shalom. All right, once again, this is the brother Shemaiah. All right, back with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. All right, and as we know, man, all right, the MOTB is here. Okay, the MOTB is starting to be pushed out a little more. Okay, not enforced to its fullest extent, but it's starting to become more relevant. All right, you know, me personally, I know other brothers can attest too. You go on social media, you see these different, kiosks where it allows you to swipe the hand or the things like that. Okay, basically preparing people to take that MOTB. All right, and also you have that executive order Sleepy Joe basically is putting into effect, that was signed March 9th, I believe. All right, that executive order, which is basically to do away with cash, all right, and to basically move forward with digital assets, okay, all right, which the assets would be your money, okay, your currency, the currency, all right, of the country is going to become digital, and the only way that's going to happen is through that MOTB, man, all right. So it's here, okay? And as we're getting closer and closer to the time of Jacob's trouble, that MOTB is going to be pushed more and more and more. All right? So us brothers knowing what that with that charagma is, us brothers being in the know, we know not to bow the knee. All right? We know not to conform to the ways, and we know not to take that charagma. All right, because we know the judgment, and we know ultimately what this devil's plan is. Esau Edom, we know what his plan is. We know his plot. So in those days, man, it's going to become harder for us brothers. It's going to become harder for us to move around. It's going to be harder for us to, function and to do certain things, all right, in this society, man. Okay. So with that being said, we have to carry a certain mindset. We have to be in the spirit, man. All right. Of course, through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, through the help of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right. So without further ado, let me get Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Get the point. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads," which when you go into the word mark, all right, the Greek word there is charagma, all right, charagma. And when you go into the root word of charagma, it'll be karax. Karax meaning a stake or a pale, all right, and charagma meaning an incision. Even the Hebrew word for mark in this scripture is chawar, which means a hole or a cave, letting you know that this MOTB is going to be what? It's going to be an incision, an implant, all right? And that's what Esau is planning to do with that chimpanzee. He wants to put it inside of you, man, okay? And he's going to make it seem convenient, all right? He's going to make it seem, like a thing that you should do, and to the point where it's going to become mandatory. He's going to force it upon you. Verse 17, it says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark." Right, and this chimpanzee, all right, is going to what? It's going to hold currency. It's going to hold all your information, all right? Whether it be your birth certificate, your social security, bank statements, all of your information, all right? Whether it be social media, anything, all of your information, your whole life is going to be based on this, charagma. But the main thing is going to hold your currency. There's no longer going to be transactions by way of the greenback, which is your paper dollars. There's no longer going to be transactions by way of credit cards, debit cards, all right? You won't have to use Cash App anymore. You won't have to use Apple Pay. You won't have to use your phone to pay for things. You might not even need your phone ever again, man, all right? With the technology that this devil is coming out with. But the main thing, like I keep, restating, is the currency. You're not going to be able to buy or sell anything unless you have that charagma, because the charagma is going to hold all transactions. It's going to hold and record and hold the records of all your transactions, all your deposits, everything that's taken out. This devil, he's going to have control over all of your money, man. Okay? And he's going to be able to what? He's going to be able to take out money, and he's going to be able to what? Put in money. All right? He's going to be able to see, what's going on with the transactions you're making. He's going to be able to see your different, credit scores and things of that nature. And if you don't meet the requirements of this devil, how he wants, society to be ran, if you don't meet those requirements, then guess what? He's going to basically take away any type of benefits that you have, man. Whether it be the money that's on there, whether it be, you may have a good credit score, whatever it is, he's going to take it away. He's going to be able to monitor and control everything just by way of this MOTB. All right, so I'm going to keep reading. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, which that sums up everybody. All right, it don't matter whether you're rich or poor. It don't matter your class in this society. It doesn't matter whether you're free or bond. All right, small or great in society. He wants everyone in the whole world to have this chimpanzee. All right, it says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, and you're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to even walk inside of a superstore if you don't have that MOTB. All right, which is going to ultimately make you an outcast. This whole world is about buying and selling. The whole world is ran off of, importing and exporting goods, buying and selling, trading, the barter system, what they call it. So if you don't have no type of, currency, then guess what? You're going to be worthless. You're going to be considered, an outcast, and your life is going to be basically vain in the eyes of this world and Esau. Okay, so if you don't have that MOTB, you're going to be either put to death or you're going to be, persecuted, man. All right, in gruesome ways, and that's because Esau, he wants everyone to be controlled under his rulership, under his power, and this MOTB is going to be the way he's going to do it, man. By switching the currency over to digital, by switching assets over to digital. Now he has more of a tight grip and more of a control upon the masses of people. All right, but the point that I wanted in this video is that us brothers, we know these things, all right? And when these things, when it boils down to it, when shit hits the fan and this MOTB is being pushed out on a higher level and it's being enforced and it's being mandatory, we have to keep that integrity, man, not to take it. All right, we have to keep integrity to remain faithful with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not to give into, the deceits of Esau Edom, not to give into the temptations of Esau Edom. All right, and the different afflictions and persecutions we go through, we got to remember that the Lord is going to He's going to protect us, man. He's going to provide for us. All right, we're not looking for Esau Edom and his system, his beast system, to protect us, to provide for us in the times where this MOTB is made mandatory. We're looking for the Lord to take care of us, man. So let me grab this real quick. In Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 7. All right, it says, "Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass." All right, so it says, rest in the Lord. Our comfort is in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and the promises that he made with us. All right, that's where our comfort is, the word of the Most High. That's where our comfort is. That's where you rest with the Lord, is through the scriptures. All right, and through your faith that the Lord is going to come through when these times come to pass. It says, and wait patiently for him. So we have to wait for Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and when you go in that word patience, it means to suffer. So in these times where the MOTB is going to be pushed out more, we're going to be suffering on a higher level. We're going to suffer more. You might have to go days without eating, okay? Or whatever your lot may be, you're going to have to suffer more. All of us, all right, as a whole, but the prophets are going to suffer more because we've been speaking out against these things, man. We've been exposing this devil. We've, first and foremost, starting with our apostles and elders, all right, have been speaking out against this, all right, years before the masses have been, starting to wake up to the fact that, okay, there's a digital technology that the elites want to insert within people, man. Okay, our apostles and elders have been warning us and our people about this thing, about these things, and now it's finally coming into action. All right, on a higher level. All right, so it says, fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way. And in this time now, and in these times, where the MOTB is going to become more frequent and more relevant, it's going to seem like he's prospering. It's going to seem like he's flourishing. All right. But but in actuality, the Lord he's building up this devil to tear him down. Okay. So it says, fret not thyself. So we're not supposed to fret. We're not supposed to make haste. We're not supposed to be impulsive. We're not supposed to fear this devil or fear, what he can do to you. All right. The persecution that's going to rise up against us. We're not supposed to be scared, man. We're supposed to stand boldly and courageous for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, for his word, for his testimony, for his name's sake, man. All right? Because we're going to be persecuted, most definitely. All right? Lord willing, we be of that number of the elect that we endure to the end. It says, because of the man who prospereth, it says, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. And this MOTB is a wicked device, man, that's going to be brought to pass. But we're not supposed to fret. We're supposed to rest within the Lord, man. All right? Because we already know that the Lord is going to take care of us. The Lord is going to take care of his prophets. The Lord is going to deliver his men out of these, times of trouble and temptation. And the fact that we even know what the MOTB is and not to take it, that's mercy within itself, man. Because the majority of our people have no idea, all right, what they're about to receive, what's about to be inserted within them. They have no idea, man. Okay? They think it's, even Israelites who know that they're Israelites, they don't think the MOTB is that CHImPanzee. All right, and then they out here, teaching others, leading the flock astray, teaching other Israelites that no, it's embargo, or no, it's Christianity, no, it's the white man, it's sleeping with white women. When in actuality, man, the facts point to it as the CHImPanzee, man. It's obvious and clear as day. So the fact that we even know what the MOTB is and not to take it is mercy within itself. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, Verse 11, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." And once again, this MOTB is a device that this devil is going to use, all right, which is going to cause the majority, or yes, the majority of Israel to be put to death and destroyed, man. Okay? And the rest of these other nations. But we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Which, the spiritual demon Satan, he's working with Esau, Edom. He's working with these higher up elites. And that's where he's getting his witchcraft, his plans, and his thoughts, and his counsel from in order to run the world. We know that Esau is the physical counterpart of Satan, man. But we work for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which Yahushai made known unto us the things that are hidden and are secret in the world, man. So these other people Satan have an advantage over because they're ignorant, man. They're ignorant of the truth. They're ignorant of Esau's plans and his plots and his devices. But us brothers, we're not ignorant, man. So we know what our job is. We know what we're supposed to do. Right now, we're supposed to speak out on these things. All right, we're supposed to apply the scriptures to the best of our ability and warn the people. That's what we're doing. But when it comes to the point of time where we're being persecuted for not receiving that MOTB, okay, we are to do what? Wait patiently on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. I'm gonna grab this scripture real quick. Probably close out on this. This is James chapter 1, verse 12. It says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." So it says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation." All right. And we know this MOTB is going to be the ultimate temptation that's going to try the whole world, man. But us brothers, once again, we know what the MOTB is. We know not to take it. We know the judgment for taking it. And we know the reward for not taking it. So with that being said, we have to endure the great temptation that's going to try the whole world in order to receive that blessing, in order to receive salvation, okay? In order to receive, that crown that's promised unto us if we endure unto the end. All right, I'm going to read it over. It says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life." And we're going to be tried, man. All right? Jacob's trouble, we're going to be tried. Persecution, we're going to be tried. Not taking the MOTB, we're going to be tried. Esau going to try everything in his power to get us to break, to bend, to fold. These other people going to break, bend, and fold. They have no hope. They have no foundation. They have no stability. But we do, man. All right, so with that being said, the only way is to endure, man, to go through the suffering, pray, have faith on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that he going to provide for us, because he is, man. It's written in the scriptures. The Lord is a man of his word, man. All right, so with that being said, all right, the point is made, man. All right, the MOTB is here. We know what it is. And pretty soon, man, hey, like that executive order that Joe Biden just, signed off in March 9th. All right. That he's going to move all assets to be digital, which is going to get rid of all, paper, all RFN notes, man. All right. All paper currency, coins, credit cards, debit cards, that's going to be done away with. All right. So with that being said, man, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. Once again, call on him like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. On to the next one.